It's not a fantasy. It's very real. More real than this whole world. They're more real than anyone else you've ever met. The one you lived inside of before you came here. You jumped in the river of life inside of him. You played on the gemstones, of the stones of fire. You would see the living rainbow leaving him, and you would grab one of the bands and ride outside of him, around the throne room, and then back inside of him. He would speak to you. He'd be sitting on his throne and make himself small enough to go down inside himself and play with you. This is your Father I'm talking about. He would sing over you. He would dance with you. And he would offer you to come and meet him and know him. And you'd have to go up his holy hill, which is inside of him. He doesn't have organs. He is a being, a God. There's no depth to the distance inside of him. And then you would hear him call you. And you could decide to stop playing. You could keep playing. He didn't matter. Swim, play, jump in the gemstones, do all kinds of things. But if it was something in your heart that began to do something to you, then you would run to the river of life, wash your hands, and say, I'm coming. And you'd run way up this high hill inside of the Father, and he would reach his hand down inside himself. And you would step into it, and he'd bring you out. Hello. I have things to share with you. And you'd lay like this. In his hand, you and your little spiritual body, with your little tiny thing, your one shoulder little shift thing you wore that had like shorts in it. That's what you wore. That was the one outfit you had back then. Sometimes you'd have a little color of hair, a little piece of color in your hair or something. You take it and rub your hands on the gemstone and put that in your hair. So those who really sought him found him. And although in the beginning I didn't remember, I've started having a lot of memories of me laying in his hand. When you go to heaven, he'll want to be with you. He'll invite you to his own place. This is the Father. He'll send a band of his rainbow and throw it from his throne. It goes around heaven looking for that person he wants to be with. Jesus Christ gives you a garden. It has a key. When you come into the throne room to be welcomed, he puts that key around your neck. Anytime you want to see him, you go to your garden and open it, and he'll be there. It's not like you have to search forever to find him when you get to heaven. They're waiting to be with you. It's worth everything to give yourself to them and see what they have planned for you.